meeting minutes from May. Then we have May 31st, and you were at that one. I don't know if I've had it, so I've had a chance to review them and they look fine to me.
Looks fine to me.
Okay, so I move to approve the minutes for the May 31st, 2022 meeting. Can you have a second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries 2-0. Great. Okay, next
World's
meeting.
fastest meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not make a big show of it, shall we? So let's look at our calendars for the next meeting. I don't know if there's anything on in the pipeline.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of septics in the pipeline, and then I'm going on vacation in the middle of the month, the 16th, Saturday the 16th. So if we could do it that Tuesday before that.
So
You guys
yeah,
are available?
I think I am out of town on that Tuesday, the 12th,
Mhm.
and probably in transit.
Could
So
we do it on Monday?
I could do it on Monday, the 18th.
No, like Monday the 11th. Because the
I'm out of
18th I'm
Canada.
on vacation.
Oh, sorry. I'm in July. Monday I'm sorry, Monday the 11th. Wait, sorry, you're proposing what day? Monday the 11th?
Yeah, can you do that week, Elizabeth? A day
I can't. No, I'm out of country.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I could do prior or after, the week prior or after.
I think, Amy, that the first week of July is too soon, isn't it, probably?
The only thing is I know, was it 250 Forest Ave? They're upgrading their septic system and they're closing in August and they're hoping to have the system, like Rosano Davis is ready to go. So I told him, to see if we could schedule as soon as we could. I don't know. They need 10 days to notify butters. So I don't know.
Let me see, today's the 21st. And weekends count, right?
It's weekdays, I think. It's the work days, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thursday, July 7th, maybe? They could just make it.
I can do that. I will be on the Cape, but I'm happy to do that. Would you like to do that? Does that work for you, Elizabeth?
If it's a fairly short meeting, it's my daughter's birthday and then I'm flying out the next day. So,
Oh,
so after work, I'd like to spend a little time with her. But if it's a fairly short meeting, I can certainly break away.
It sounds like we only have one plan to
Yeah,
approve.
that's fine. We can do that. I can do
Okay,
that.
all right.
appreciate
Thanks,
So-
Kat. Sorry about that.
No problem.
it.
Summer.
So
Pam, the stable on the calendar, I have animal stable permit. Is that another animal permit that's coming through? Or is that from last time?
I think that's from last time.
Okay, all right. So then we wouldn't have we just have another septic on there.
Well, actually, now that I say that, that's
That
the-
392?
I think that South Main thing is coming back again, right? I think with Carmen from Cavanero.
So that might be a little long if that is on there.
Maybe we could make that one. We could do another meeting at the end of July. No, first week in August or something. Although they're not going to look for any variances this time. I think they bought property or something.
Yeah, and the only local upgrade on 250 Forest Ave is just the sieve analysis. That's all it was.
Mhm.
that'll
But
be,
unfortunately, they got it in after the 10-day grace, 10-day notification.
so I would say that, I mean, we did discuss the animal permit last time, right? And
This is one from last year. Remember the one when all the neighbors were against it on South Main Street?
oh yeah,
Yeah, they wanted a lot of animals and like every neighbor on each side of them and across the street was against it. But this time around, I'm not sure if they bought additional property or something. They wouldn't be asking for any variances. That was the problem because they were asking for all these variances. We had to listen to what the neighbors were saying. But this time, I don't think there are any, but I'm not sure if she's ready to submit that thing.
Okay,
We
well,
can always
so,
push her off until August and just try to make this one septic and just get it done fast.
okay. Okay, so we'll stick with July 7th then
Yeah.
at 6:30 PM.
Okay,
And if we need to fit another one in at the end of July, we can, but we're not going to be in time for their closing.
Amy,
but-
are we okay with this till July 7th? Do you think?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, and if you needed to start earlier, I don't know if any of you are able to do that or not.
I can start. I'm on vacation, so I can, we can have it at 2 in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
I mean, would that make it easier for,
Yeah, would that make it easier? for you guys
Elizabeth,
if we
for
do it
you, or-
easier. I mean,
No, no, it's fine. Whatever works.
I mean, because we do 6:30 on Tuesdays because we work till 7 on Tuesday, so it works great for us.
Yeah.
We're out at 4:30 on Thursday. If you guys want to do it earlier, we're like gung ho.
It's fine by me, either way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting at my work desk until like 4:30 every day, which is easy for me to, I'm sitting at a computer until 4:30 every day.
All right, want to do it at 4:30 on July 7th then? And we'll just quick and easy, we'll get it out, we'll over with.
Yeah,
What works for you? You're on vacation.
that works for me.
Okay.
I'm infinitely flexible.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Thanks, you guys.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, so 4:30 to 5, okay. All right, that took us longer to find a date than it did to approve a septic system.
I know, it's true.
All right, so we have received the last several health director reports and nurse reports. Pam, would you like to, is there anything you'd like to discuss?
I would say it's been disappointing about this whole public health excellence grant. You know, Hull dropped out. They're adamant they don't want to rejoin us. We offer them to like rejoin us and just be a silent partner. You know, if they, because the reason they gave for wanting to drop out, they thought it was too much work and they weren't getting anything out of it. And all they had to do for work was just show up to a meeting once a week. But you know, I really asked her, like, please, can you just join? Nope, doesn't want anything to do with it. And then Situate is kind of a rogue town. You know, they just like to do their own thing and they don't want any part of it. So we're on the oceans. We don't have a lot of choices here. Unfortunately, we had Weymouth to start with. They wanted to join us, and then the state swapped them out and said, here, take Situate, and you know, we'll take Weymouth and make them part of a bigger group. So because they're part of a bigger group, they don't really get as much money as they would if they came and joined us. They belong to a really big group that includes Braintree, Holbrook, Randolph, Quincy, Braintree. And I think Randolph gets a big chunk of the money. So we're gonna try to like persuade them and say, come and join, just hang them in Cohasset and you'll have a much bigger slice of the pie. So that's what we're trying to do for that, to keep this grant thing alive. And
Is there anything, I don't know if I mentioned, if I asked this last time, but between town managers, like, can they,
yeah, our town manager did reach out to the Situate town manager. And I don't, as far as I know, he didn't really hear back from him.
is there, and if I were to write to the chair of one of their boards of health, and so it came from the public body versus from town staff, maybe if the Board of Health were to put some pressure on, I mean, I'm happy to do this.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I really appreciate it. I think one of the things was that for whatever reason, some of these people don't have the best relationships with their boards. And one of the things they wanted to avoid was having to have the board. They didn't want to even have to present to their board and have them like sign this memorandum of understanding. So if we went and talked to their board chair and then really put the heat on them, it'd be like the worst thing we could probably do. So we actually have a pretty good relationship with people in Weymouth, because the Weymouth health director is actually a Cohasset citizen. And so we kind of all know him. We really like him. And then their agent is this woman, Robin, who does the food inspections for Hingham. We all love her and really know her really well. So I think our best bet is trying to get them they originally came and wanted to be part of our group. So I think if we can negotiate that with them, that might be the best deal. But believe me, we'll keep your option open if we think it will help.
The nuclear option. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, but if you say, I think that if you told any elected body that the town didn't want to do the work to bring in X $1,000, I think that might get someone's attention.
I know. I would think so too. It's shocking that they don't want to be part of this, believe me. So I think our best bet is just to try to persuade Weymouth to, help themselves and get a bigger piece of the action. So to be continued there.
Mhm.
And then today was kind of crazy busy and because I had to go collect the beach samples. Normally we have a kid from CSCR, but they're still in school. School's going really late this year until like June 30th. So there was nobody around. So I ended up doing that. And then I had to do an opening food inspection for a new bakery in town called the Black Hat. It's Black Cat, sorry. It's on Route 3A.
Mhm.
It's where Cohasset House of Pizza is in that what do you call that store? Like sporting goods store.
Mhm.
It's really beautiful. They've bought all 100% brand new equipment. Like it used to be a rug store, so it was a blank slate. It was just an empty space. And you'll be amazed if you go inside and see how they've transformed it. So that'll be something nice. I think they're going to open in a week or so. So that was kind of a crazy busy day today, but it was all good.
It's great. Speaking of 3A, I'm wondering, when I drove by the Stop and Shop Plaza, there's all kinds of PVC pipe and barriers and things like this. Are they doing something with the septic?
They're finally connecting to sewer. So that's really good news too.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it's been at least a year and a half, if not 2 years.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that I get. But I mean,
Yeah.
like the approvals just happened, right? Didn't the final approvals just happen a couple weeks ago?
No, not for that plaza. I think they've had the approvals in place for a little while. You might be thinking of the Cook Estate.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what
right-
oh,
right-
yeah.
The
Oh,
Cook Estate
yeah.
right above them, they had to get town meeting approval. See, the 3A plot, the 380 to 400 CJC, they didn't have to get town meeting approval because it included an affordable housing piece. And so that's an exemption. They don't have to go to town meeting. So they had to go through less hoops, I think. They had to deal more with the state because CJC is an actual state highway. They had to get approvals and permits from them. But the Cook Estate had to get town meeting approval, which they got. And we're really trying to push that because they need to go to construction during the summertime while kids are out of school to go down that driveway to Deer Hill School to hook up with the pump station that's on Deer Hill property. So we're trying to push different parties. I spoke to the woman today that's the condo association president. She's pushing people, I'm pushing people. And hopefully that would be a really fast track project.
That would be both of those projects are good to get done.
Yeah,
They've been hanging up for a while.
Yeah. And I know the property owner at that 380 to 400 Plaza has been really pushing, health department, building department to get tenants in those different buildings. And we've been holding the line saying you can't get tenants in there until you get connected to sewer.
Right.
So that's supposed to be connected sometime in August, which would be fantastic
That's great.
for everybody.
It's great. Okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay. I don't have anything to add. So I guess that's our agenda.
Okay.
So there we go. I move to adjourn I vote to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Right.
Motion carries 2-0.
All right.
Have
Great job,
a
you guys.
good-
I just screwed up
night.
and didn't start the recording until we got through the plan, but
I got
other than
it.
that, it was pretty good. Oh, you
Yeah.
did,
Amy was-
Amy?
I got it, yeah.
Thank you.
Amy was
thank
taking
you.
notes like crazy. so
Yeah.
Thank you
that's
so
that long
much.
meeting.
All right.
Awesome. All
Thank you.
right, you guys, thank you. All
Thank you.
Bye.
right, bye-bye.
Bye.